From Kwara State said, when a woman was selling akara and he thought that the business was booming, he never knew it was a decoy to deceive them. Fellow Nigerians, every one of us is not safe unless we all stand up. It is therefore important to say something and say something. Policing alone is not enough. DSS alone is not enough. Military alone is not enough. Civil defense alone is not enough unless we're able to volunteer and provide security for them. We therefore call on all Nigerians to watch alive. Our leaders, from the Ibrahim Babangida, General Absalam Abubakar, Peter Obi, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, T.Y. Idayuma, etc. Let them speak up in unity, share ideas, collaborate with the ruling government. What do we do? Unless we have a country, there cannot be election. Unless we have a country, there cannot be rally. Unless we have a country, we can't be school. Today our schools have been targeted. Do you know why the school have been targeted? No. Now they are targeting the school, and we are here blaming ourselves. The federal government blame the state government blame the federal government, the Muslim blame the Christian blame the Muslim, the bandits come out with the Sharia law. They are all designed to divide us more. The more they divide us, the more we argue, the more they gain ground. What should we do? We must all unite in one accord. It's not about us saying we are members of ADC, we are members of APC. If you look at the lineup, it cuts across various political parties. Coalition of civil societies are here. Ethnic leaders are here. BBLI are here. So all are we doing? The more we are united here, the more we seek the unity of our leader. Thanks and God bless you. The bandits disarmed the forest guard and went with their bike because they were not properly armed. And that's why we advocated that in creating the police, state police, forest guard, the proper training should be there, and they should work together with other security agencies over who is who, so that the arms shouldn't get into the wrong hand. Therefore, it is important. Defending yourself is part of law, and whatever you do to defend yourself, I think I support that.
Okay, so alright, do you think your call will be heard? And if you're not heard, what actions do you plan on taking after this?
Yes, it should be heard. That is why we are here, to speak, to advocate, and to air the views, not just our own personal view, the view of Nigerians across the country. I don't know if you get it now. That is why we are here. That our voice must be heard, because their own strategies has not been effective. If it's been effective, for that, if it has been effective, there would have been security today. We are here because the insecurity persisted. And that's why we are saying it's not all of us. It's not one man business. You see something, you say something, and you do something. And when we say something, it's left for the government to act in line with what we say.
Do you suggest the probe for meeting? Do you suggest
one monstrous agenda of attempting to end insecurity in Nigeria? But unfortunately, here we are, 2026, coasting towards another election, and we have not been able to assertively say this is where Nigeria have reached in terms of bringing down insecurity. Unfortunately, you and I, the media, the police, the legislatures, citizens are not left out of this challenge. Nigerian citizens are tired of the continuous rhetoric of we will clamp down on them, we are going to bring them to justice. It is time for action. We are demanding this action not just from the government. We are demanding it from political parties. We are demanding it not from APC alone. We are demanding it from NDC, ADC, SDP, and every political party in Nigeria, because all of us are citizens. Everybody has a role to play in ending insecurity in Nigeria. Unfortunately, the spending on insecurity in Nigeria is so much that, in fact, closing the poverty gap has become a problem. Poverty keeps increasing, and the poll from which this activity is derived from is the same poll that the decent Nigerians are derived from. What do I mean by saying this? Conscripting people into the various kind of insecurity comes from the same population, the youth population. The youth population are conscripted because they find nothing to do. Those who find nothing to do are always engaged in this thing. And I think channeling our spending towards ensuring that Nigerians are effectively engaged in one trade or the other will help reduce the population that will be conscripted. It has become necessary at this point, just like Edmund Burke says, that when the bad men conspire, let the good combine, else we will fall one by one, an unpitied sacrifice in a contemptible struggle. Thank you and good afternoon. My name is Comrade Opanachi Jacob.